Well, I grew up in the northern Finland, kind of isolated place with not so many people. And as you know, we're like high up north, the whole country, and then in the northern Finland, we have long, dark winters and not much things to do, I guess. And for me to kill all that time and as a pastime, as a passion, music really was my number one passion from as almost as early as I can remember. Well, regarding the guitar itself, I remember when I was a kid, I was visiting a friend, and his big brother had this poster on the wall of Jimmy Page, and he had his Les Paul hung low. He was on stage, and his hair on his face, and this iconic Jimmy Page arrogant rock and roll pose, and I totally fell in love with that. I was mesmerized, and I remember thinking that, I want that too. And so, yeah, I started playing guitar, and simultaneously when I was learning the basics of playing guitar, I was always tinkering with them. So I always wanted to know what's under the hood. And so I became very intrigued, very enthusiastic about the guitar itself. And I was reading everything I could. This was in the 80s, so there wasn't internet, so finding information wasn't so easy. But I found books. I ordered books to library, and I was reading a lot, and eventually got kind of into repairing guitars. Or sometimes they came out worse than they had been in the first place, but you know how it is in the beginning. So I got into that fairly young, and then later after high school I started studying guitar making. So we have a little school in Finland where you can actually graduate as a luthier. So I went into that school in 1993 and started my company 2 years later, 1995.